Hey guys, how you doing? Minasan konnichiwa, my name is Lisa and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be reacting to Ousama ranking episode 11. Yes, I'm so excited. In the previous episode we finally got to know or see what Bocchi's new weapon is. He has like this needle sword, it's just super cute, super fitting, and we kinda had a little showcase of his new fighting style as well. Like they show that Bocchi directly attacks the nerves of his opponents to knock them out, which can be very dangerous if you don't do it properly or accurately. But Bocchi has mastered the arts, and this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of his new power that still got to be unleashed, I think, because there's still a lot more potential within Bocchi, I feel like. But I still like the little showcase they did in the previous episode, because I was really looking forward to what his new weapon was and what he could do, what he learned from his training with Despa. So I'm really excited to see what this episode is gonna bring. So without further ado, let's right into the episodes. Let's go. Alright, I'm ready. So I'm gonna start the episode in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh.
あなたの兄ボッチは一人では何もできないかわいそうな子です。だからこそあなたが強くなってしっかりと守ってあげるように。
Okay.
わかりましたか？はい、母上。
He was so cute. Oh. Advice.
ダイダ様こそ選ばれた。
I mean, it sounds very wholesome, but
王になるべくして生まれてきた人間なのです。
if those are the words he heard from the very beginning, ever since he was little, of course he's gonna get a bit conceited, a bit arrogant. Right. Alright, that was a little Dada backstory, which I did not expect. Yeah, maybe it is fitting to get his backstory in this episode. We already got kind of to see that a lot of people are waiting for Bocchi's return. Like a lot of people, in which also King Boss said, like they're anticipating Bocchi's return and hoping to see him do something about the current situation, I guess? Yeah. I still don't really understand King Boss's position. Like, he says that he's just gonna be a bystander or kind of watch this whole situation from the sidelines, as if he's not gonna play a big role in it. Because he's like both assisting and, again, how do you say it? Like blocking Miranjo's plans, I couldn't come up with any words. Oh my god, my English is escaping me. It was also kind of sad to see that Bocchi, because Bocchi doesn't know what the current situation in the castle is, right? So he was kind of scared to go back because he didn't know how the people he cares about is gonna view his return, Like his memories are that Domas and the queen possibly might have betrayed him, because that's the last he's seen of them. But yeah, he doesn't want to suspect them either, so he also has like a little conflicted. A societal survey. Yeah, kind of seeing what the people look like, the city looks like. Who is this guy? Sorry? Ooh, a blind person. Oh, both deaf and blind. Why do they even exist? What kind of question is that? Damn. Right, he's just kind of trying to teach him that you're not necessarily weak when you have certain conditions, you know? Yeah. They're trying to change his perspective. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that blind, deaf man, he can just live, you know, even though it may be harder sometimes, but he's still living his life. Huh? Who's that? Who are these people? Oh, it doesn't have hands? What's happening? What is this? Oh, the mask came off. What did that face look like? Damn, what is this? Yeah, who are the bad guys now? Yeah. Okay. He decided to help out the monster. That is Miranjo. I kinda had a feeling that it was her. Damn. Ooh. Oh, and they all disappeared.
ボス様のお知り合いですか？同じ匂いがしたから。
匂い？なんだ、お前こそ父上の知り合いか。
父上？あなたのお父さんなの？そう。
I mean, the boss that she knows is probably the one from the past. Oh. She's probably just used to being by herself, used to people shutting her away.
もちろんお前も一緒だ。
私も？
必ずここから連れ出してやるぞ。ミランジョ、心配するな。
Okay. I can feel a little character development happening.
なんだろう、心が少し軽くなった気がする。
They're still continuing with their plans. Like she was planning to go to the underworld again and get new monsters. Oh. Ooh, he sensed something. Is that the guy we saw in a previous episode at the end? The one who was eating rats? Meaning? Oh. Using a power that was supposed to... Ooh! Oh, Sword King of the Underworld. And he escaped. What's that little shadow? Oh, it disappeared. Was that also the work of Miranjo? Did she get him out of there? Yeah, she's on the horse while the others have to walk. She's like, hurry up!
待っていて、ダイダ。ドルーシに加えてこの者たちがいればきっと。
Oh, where is she heading?
なぜこれぐらいできない？
They're also training. Okay, he got a new hand. Yes. That you're a lousy teacher.
ボス様は必ず何かことが起こるとおっしゃっていて、こと一体何が起こるんですか？それはわからんが。
This is like the calm before the storm, you know? Like everyone is kind of preparing for something and no one knows what that something is. Like something is coming, like some sort of event, and everyone is sort of like preparing themselves for it mentally and physically. Okay, they returned? I don't know. Oh, back to this place. know we actually got to see her face directly.
何が怖い？アピス。お前の自信のなさは人に否定され続けたせいなのか？私はお前が好きになったぞ。
I don't know. It just sounds so manipulative. That was an interesting backstory. I don't know, like Mirage just keeps getting more and more confusing to me. Whoa. Who are they? Oh, they're all escaped criminals. Damn, really? And then we just switch to Butch as if nothing is wrong, you know? Like, as if the world is in peace.
大丈夫です。また会えますよ。
ディスパーさん、そういえばいつぼっちの言葉がわかるようになったんだ？
わかりませんよ。
It's about the spirit, you know? Yeah, sometimes you don't need words to convey a message, you know?
ボッチ君、あなたが気にしていることは、もしかしたらあなたの長所なのかもしれない。
Yes. Oh, he's a true teacher, yes. Stop it! Oh, I'm gonna cry again. Oh, I kinda heard arigato. Oh, he's ready. Oh. なんだ? Oh, so Despa knew about it?
彼らはその罪人たちを捕まえに行くところです。一緒に連れて行ってもらいなさい。さあ、先を急ぎます。
It's like, let's fight together. He just one hand on his finger. I'm gonna miss you, Despa. Alright, let's go. They're such little kids just waving to each other from the horses. and Olkin. Oh, but there are like 6 of them then? Oh, he's worried about healing. Yes. Yeah. But the captain is also a little conflicted, right? Because he knows that Dessa is aiming to take over the kingdom. They're still entering. That's dangerous. Oh. I mean, they say they captured him, but he's just doing nothing, you know? He's not planning to fight back. Oh, and Butch's also on his way. Okay. Interesting. Like I said, it was really like calm before the storm, you know? But it was a good episode. We got a bit of everything, you know? We started off with a little Dada focus, like a little backstory. A tiny bit of like character development. You could see how he changed from the backstory that we got shown in what happened in that space, in that black space, after his meeting with Miranjo. Now, but like I said, now Miranjo is even more confusing to me. Like what she actually is. So right, that was episode 11, another great episode. Like I said, we got a little bit of everything. So we start with Daida's backstory / what's currently going on inside that black space. I'm supposing that space is kind of like Daida's body, like somewhere inside Daida's body. But it is interesting that he met Miranjo there, and I feel like it is kind of like her soul or something, like a part of Miranjo that's still there, because we also have Miranjo in the mirror, like that's also a part of her. So I'm not really sure how that is like split up, you know. I feel like it's maybe just a part of Miranjo's memories that's still in Daida's body, like in that black space. Like Miranjo herself said that the body that she was using was very much fabricated, insinuating that that's not her real body. So it could also be that her main body is actually still in that black space together with Daida, while a part of her soul or spirit is somewhere else, like still in the real world, but then inside of a mirror, or I don't know, in other objects. Like we've seen that she could also transfer her soul temporarily to a doll or something, so she can kind of move her soul between objects as well. But like I said, I'm not really sure yet how it all works. Her body or her existence is still a little mystery to me. But what was more interesting was Daida's interaction with her, and also compared to how he was in his backstory. Like, he grew up with the words like, you're amazing, you're meant to become the king, you know. It kind of gave him the idea that he was already an amazing person since the moment he was born, that he was blessed with all these gifts and that he was meant to become king from the moment he was being born. And that's why he felt so bad for the people who weren't as blessed as him, who had these like conditions like Bocchi or that deaf and blind guy. He saw them as being weak or pitiful because they weren't as blessed as him. But, you know, they're also still living life to the fullest. They're living their everyday lives, even though like some things don't go as easy as with other people. Like, they can still live their lives, you know, and do the necessary things to go by. So does that make them weak? No, like, it actually makes them strong, that they can live their lives even under certain conditions. And it was interesting because it was Bebin and Sorry, who were trying to teach him that lesson in the backstory. And then we kind of switched to Dada in that black space, kind of confronting those people that were against Miranjo. And at first he saw Miranjo's face and he just called her a monster. And it was similar to the situation in which he called the blind and deaf man pitiful and weak, you know. Miranjo probably also was born under certain conditions. But then he discovered later on that it was the people that he sided first with, that they were the ones who did that to her. Like, they're the ones who stripped her face off or cut off her hands. I don't know, it just sounded super cruel. But then Dada began to think like, oh, maybe the one I just called a monster is not as bad or weak as I thought, you know. And then he decided to fight those people that he sided with first. So I saw a little character development there, like him learning about the people that he should be protecting and stuff, and how to become a proper leader and king. That's the thing that he should be learning right now, you know. Like, if he wants to become king, he should be able to protect all kinds of people, you know. Not just the strong and blessed people like him, but also the ones who aren't as lucky as he is. Those are all part of the civilization that he should be protecting once he becomes king. So that's like the big lesson that I think Baby wanted to teach him, and what he was kind of like starting to understand in that black space. And at the end he was also like, yeah, you should stay with me so I can protect you. And she was probably used to being by herself all the time, like no one wanted to be with her or around her. So she was a little surprised, like, oh, you're asking me to stay with you? So that was actually kind of cute. And she apparently seems to know Bosse, but maybe like a younger version of Bosse, like the one that still didn't have kids yet, you know? So I'm curious to know more about their backstory as well, and I'm sure like there's still a lot more to it. But for now the focus was more on Dada, which I was also really cool with. Then we kind of shifted to like multiple characters, like I said, like how everyone is preparing for something, some sort of event. A little focus on Miranjo, the current Miranjo, and Apis again, Domas. You know, we got to see everyone, as well as Queen Helene. And then we shifted to Bocchi, like his little farewell with Despa. It was just so adorable. Like, Despa always seems to know the right words to say to Bocchi as encouragement. You know, it's just so cute. Even if Despa doesn't understand Bocchi's words, like, he knows what Bocchi wants to tell him, you know? Like I said, sometimes you don't need words to understand someone else or what they're trying to convey, you know? So that was just really cute. And now they're all marching towards the kingdom, the castle, and I feel like a bigger battle is coming up also with the criminals that were taking to the kingdom as well. I feel like we'll get a lot more action in the upcoming episodes as well. But that was my reaction to this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. So if you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you can see my other reaction videos, please check out my channel and subscribe. And if you cannot wait to see my reaction to the next episodes, you can already find it on my Patreon where you can get early access. So if you're interested, please go check it out. You can find the link in the description box below. So in any case, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.